There was once a man named Thomas who had spent most of his life chasing success. He built a career, earned respect, and filled his days with endless tasks. Yet, one morning, he woke up feeling empty. The goals he had once pursued with passion now seemed meaningless. Each step felt heavy, and each achievement hollow. Thomas couldn't remember the last time he felt truly alive. In his search for clarity, he wandered into a small park near his home. There, he noticed an elderly gardener tending to a small plot of flowers. The man worked slowly, carefully, and yet seemed at peace with each movement. Curious, Thomas approached him and asked, "How do you stay so content? Doesn't life feel frustrating sometimes?" The gardener smiled, wiping sweat from his brow. "I don't measure my days by what I accomplish," he said. "I measure them by the care I put into what I do, no matter how small." Thomas watched as the gardener planted seeds. He realized that for all his achievements, he had never truly nurtured anything. He had always been chasing outcomes, rarely enjoying the process. He asked the gardener, "But how can small things matter when there's so much to achieve?" The gardener chuckled softly. "A tree starts as a seed. A river starts as a drop of water. Big things grow only when we give attention to the small things. Focus on today, on this moment, on this simple act. That is how life grows meaningful." Thomas decided to follow this advice. He started with small changes, making time to enjoy a morning walk, reading a chapter of a book he loved, cooking a simple meal with care. At first it felt trivial, almost pointless, but slowly he began to notice a shift. The weight on his shoulders lifted, his thoughts cleared, and he felt sparks of inspiration returning. Months later, Thomas found himself working on projects that mattered to him, not just those that promised recognition. He had discovered that motivation does not always come from grand visions or future rewards. It comes from being present, from tending to the small things, and from nurturing life in small, meaningful ways. The lesson Thomas learned was simple but powerful. Even when you feel lost, you can regain purpose by focusing on what you can do today. Great change often starts quietly, from small seeds of care and attention. Life's meaning is not in the finish line. It is in every step you take along the way.